Patten on a question, please.
Thank you, President. My question is for the Minister for Local Government. Unlike other local governments in Victoria, Melbourne City Council automatically requires businesses to vote in council elections. Not only that, corporations operating in Melbourne City are allocated 2 votes in the poll, and when a company does not appoint its own representatives, the council automatically enrolls company office bearers, and many of those companies are offshore. This means scores of overseas companies are literally casting the deciding votes on Melbourne City Council elections. What steps is the Minister taking to ensure that Melbourne City Council elections are operated in a more democratic way, or has the government already ascertained that the flawed system is serving the people well?
Minister.
Thank you, President. President, on Monday, I outlined a number of reforms which I believe will add to the value add to the Local Government Bill 2018. One of those proposed reforms, and I've put that out for public consultation, and I would encourage you perhaps to get back with some feedback, was that we introduced an opt-in system for non-resident property owners. Now, throughout other councils, you're not going to like this part. Apart from Melbourne City Council, we believe there are unique circumstances at play there, so we're treating Melbourne City Council a little bit differently to other councils. Melbourne City Council overseas property owners will have to opt in to vote. So that's a proposal we've put up. But by all means, please make a submission to, or write to us and make a submission, put your views forward.
Ms Patten on a supplementary.
Thank you, Minister, and I will follow you up on that, and because certainly the residents of Melbourne City are pretty fed up with it, and they don't think it's fair that companies get 2 votes and that they're automatically enrolled. So I'm just wondering, can the Minister inform the House if he's met with the Lord Mayor or other councillors from Melbourne City, such as Jackie Watt, who's been trying to get traction on this issue, and have you made any promises to them in regards to electoral reform?
Minister.
Thank you, President. I'd like to thank the member for a question. In fact, when I was announcing these proposed reforms, Councillor Watt was there. I spoke to her, and so I've made a commitment to catch up with her in, I'm not sure when that is, that will be my diary at some stage in the near future. Obviously, Councillor, the Lord Mayor is a key stakeholder of the local government community, so I have a sector, so I have met with her, and hopefully I will have ongoing discussions with the Lord Mayor. Look, this is an area that's, when I was going through these, trying to land on some, proposed reforms, I did toy with the idea of going to a Queensland model, which is basically having everyone on the, having the roles, the VEC role for state elections and the council role to be identical. That's what Queensland does. Now, what we're proposing to do is to bring Victoria in alignment with the rest of the states throughout Australia. So there was a Queensland model where one role for both the state electorate and local government, and then there's the rest of Australia, which has a non-resident. Yeah.